Welcome to my channel, Enthusiast Gardener. Today, we're diving into the wonderful world of rose hips. These small but mighty fruits are not just beautiful, they're packed with vitamins and have countless uses, from teas to jams and even skincare. So, let's talk about the perfect timing and techniques for harvesting these treasures. First, let's talk about what rose hips actually are. Rose hips are the small, round, and often vibrant fruits that develop after the flowering period of roses. Depending on the variety, they can be red, orange, or even dark purple. They're a rich source of vitamin C, antioxidants, and other nutrients, perfect for your next DIY project or tea blend. Rose hips have been used for centuries in herbal medicine and cooking. The best time to harvest rose hips is typically in late summer to early fall, usually around September to October, depending on your region. You'll know they're ready when they turn bright red, orange, or even purple. A good rule of thumb is to wait until after the first frost, as this can enhance their sweetness. When it comes to harvesting rose hips, having the right tools is key. A pair of sharp garden scissors or pruners will make the job much easier. However, don't forget to protect your hands by wearing gloves, as many rose varieties can have thorns that can cause painful scratches. If you don't have scissors handy, you can also use your hand to harvest the rose hips. Simply cut them off the stem, making sure to leave a small part of the stem attached. This will help preserve the rose hip and make it easier to handle. When selecting rose hips to harvest, look for ones that are firm, brightly colored, and slightly soft to the touch. Avoid ones that are mushy or discolored, as they may not be as fresh or flavorful. These prime picks will be perfect for making teas, jellies, or other culinary creations. Once harvested, it's time to process your rose hips. Start by rinsing them thoroughly under cold water to remove any dirt or insects. Next, trim off both ends of each rose hip and cut them in half. Inside, you'll find tiny hairs and seeds that need to be removed. A small spoon or butter knife works perfectly for this task. Make sure to remove all the hairs, as they can be irritating if ingested. Now that your rose hips are cleaned and prepared, they're ready for a variety of uses. Rich in vitamin C, rose hips can be transformed into teas, syrups, jams, or even infused into oils for skincare products. If you're not using them right away, you can dry them for long-term storage. Spread them out in a single layer on a baking sheet and leave them in a cool, dark area for about a week. Once fully dried, store them in airtight jars away from sunlight to preserve their quality for up to a year. Harvesting rose hips is not only rewarding but also a wonderful way to connect with nature. With these tips and techniques, you're ready to enjoy this seasonal bounty. Subscribe for more gardening tips.